Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Whew, let's get into the message, y'all. I can't stay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and add this here. I don't know if it's gonna actually add to the message, but I woke up so early this morning, and I got so much done. Like I feel accomplished. Like I feel accomplished. Anyways, I'm here with a dream. In this dream, I am with a friend of mine and I am at her family's house, okay? We are in the kitchen, we are trying to cook, and while we are cooking, I'm going to add that we are being very, very careful, okay? It's like we are not trying to cook too much, like we're not trying to overstep our bounds. We're trying to ensure that we only cook a certain amount. We're trying to ensure that we leave food so that we make sure everybody else can get some food too. We trying to make sure that we don't make a mess. We trying to clean up after ourselves. While we are doing this, another family member who is my friend's sister is micromanaging us. It's like every time we do something, y'all better make sure, and y'all better make sure, and you better not, and oh, I'ma tell, and you shouldn't do that, and you shouldn't do this, okay? Simultaneously, we finish eating, we finish cooking, everything is together. There are a group of men that come through, and these men start just tearing the house up. Like, and when I say tearing the house up, they are tearing up the house. They putting holes in the walls. They messing up the doors. They messing up this. They messing up that. And she completely ignores them and finds some kind of way to say that it was our fault, even though we literally had nothing to do with it. So, yeah, that was the dream. That was the dream. That was the dream. That was the dream. And it really frustrated me, y'all, because I have dealt with this before in my life. I have dealt with I'm just the kind of person, I always try to ensure that I'm not doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I and this is something that I have gotten on myself about. You know what I'm saying? Because while it's in the midst of me trying to intend and make sure that I'm not doing too much, a lot of times I end up getting the short end of the stick. Or just like in this dream, somebody is mistreating me, being mean to me, yelling at me, and treating me like I'm five and I'm not doing nothing wrong. Meanwhile, allowing somebody that is just tearing everything apart to do whatever they want to do, and they best friends, ha 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 ha. And this person is just causing all kind of havoc and mayhem. And it's frustrating, it can be very frustrating. Ironically, before I got ready to deliver this message, I ended up watching this video about being too nice. This is something that I used to struggle with a lot, okay? I shared with y'all yesterday my childhood nickname was Mickey Mouse and Cheesy. Obviously, these nicknames were given to me because I smile a lot. I was very friendly. I was very trusting. But as an adult, as y'all already know, I'm an introvert. I don't like going too many places. I don't have any friends. I don't care about going out to this place, that place, and the third. I don't care about going to parties. I don't care about doing very many things. And I don't care about this simply because when I was nice, when I was trusting, when I was very giving, I was seen as a pushover. And I was a very giving person. I'm the person, I used to have friends that would call me, talk about their kids, they have nothing to eat. I eventually find out got money and just don't want me to come and feed their kids. You know what I'm saying? But because of the way my heart is, I come through with pizzas. I had to deal with people that would call me all the time asking me, can I get a ride? 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 When I need a ride, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. When I need a ride, I ain't giving no rides. I don't have no taxi service. I don't have no taxi. Oh, but when you needed a ride, I was there for you. And see, this is why, at this point in time, I don't have no friends. They need a backup. Star, this person, they want to jump me. They trying to fight me, Star. I need you for this, Star. I need you for that, Star. I come through. But when I have problems, baby, I don't have time. And anywho, 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 and let me go ahead and finish. When I have problems, I handle it myself. Duh. And I'm just saying this to say, sometimes it can be very frustrating, even in this situation, in this dream. Like I said, this was her sister, and this is her little sister, and it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, we was trying to be nice, you know what I'm saying, we not once again, we trying to make sure everything is intact. We not doing anything wrong. We not overeating. We not overcooking. We cleaning up after ourselves and everything. And us being too nice is us being the part like, bro, if you don't leave me alone, if you don't come up out my face. And you know what let me get into it. Let me find a scripture. Whew, this ain't like, baby. The scripture comes from Psalm 88. Lord, you are the God who saves me. Day and night I cry out to you. May my prayer come before you. Turn your ear to my cry. I am overwhelmed with troubles, and my life draws near to death. I am counted among those who go down to the pit. I am like one without strength. I am set apart with the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remember no more, who are cut off from your care. You have put me in the lowest pit, in the darkest depths. Your wrath lies heavily on me. You have overwhelmed me with with all your waves. You have taken from me my closest friends and have made me repulsive to them. I am confined and cannot escape. My eyes are dim with grief. I call to you, Lord, every day. I spread out my hands to you. Do you show your wonders to the dead? Do their spirits rise up and praise you? Is your love declared in the grave, your faithfulness in destruction? Are your wonders known in the place of darkness? Are your righteous deeds in the land of oblivion? But I cry to you for help, Lord, and the morning of my prayer comes before you. Why, Lord, do you reject me and hide your face from me? Okay, for somebody, hold on, let me finish. I'm going to finish the scripture and I'm going to say, okay. From my youth, I have suffered and been close to death. I have borne your terrors and am in despair. Your wrath has swept over me. Your terrors have destroyed me. All day long, they surround me like a flood. They have completely engulfed me. You have taken from me friend and neighbor. Darkness is my closest friend. Okay, so here's the message for somebody. God says he does see what's going on around you, and you need to stand up for yourself. It's not a situation where God is not there with you. It's not a situation where God does not love you anymore. It's not a situation where God has left and he gone somewhere else and he has, like, just like in the scripture, it say, I am set apart with the dead, like the slain who lie in the grave, whom you remember no more, who are cut off from your care. God says that for you, you are in a learning stage and you need to learn how to defend yourself. How can you expect, I just feel like, how can you expect to go on in life and you are not defending yourself? And that's just like what I was led to say. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced this before. I have experienced so many times people just picking on me. And I noticed they don't do it to other people. Just like in the dream, she kept messing with us. But when it came to the guys, she left them as is. And then she turned around and blamed it on us. God said you need to stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. And just like I said, I used to be, basically a pushover. Anytime somebody called me, Star, I need a ride, I'm on my way. Anytime somebody called me, Star, I need this. Star, can I borrow that? Star, can I remember one time this girl told me that she really needed some money. She didn't tell me what she needed the money for. Baby, I gave her my bill money. And then come to find out she wanted to go and buy somebody a purse or a backpack or something. Baby, had to return that. And I need that. Run that. Okay, run that. The light's about to get cut off. Run that. Okay, baby. God said, you need to stop being a pushover and you need to stand up for yourself. Stop letting people just treat you any kind of way. They want to talk to you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way, and treat you as if you are unimportant. And, there are some people, they just want to be controlling. There are some people that want to be controlled. And I'm going to add that this is not a message where I'm telling, telling you to go and be disrespectful to, like to your parents or to your grandparents or something like that. Okay. That's not what this message is about. Okay. Please do not take it and use it in a crazy way. Or your aunts and uncles. That's not what this message is. But as far as somebody just deliberately trying to mess with you, somebody just deliberately trying to bully you, somebody just picking at you and poking at you, and you ain't doing nothing wrong. See, and this is where God is shown. Because sometimes when you are the kind of person where you basically you don't say anything, and I've experienced this too, where you the kind of person where you just always being so nice, and you're always so, you always okay, and you never say nothing. And then finally you done had enough, and you start standing up for yourself. Them same people that was picking on you and picking on you and picking on you, they get upset. They feel some kind of way. They're shocked. They're appalled. I can't believe you would say something like that to me. Oh, you can't believe I would say something like that to you, but you sure did believe what you just said to me. But that was okay. It was okay for you to come and be disrespectful to me and be mean to me and be nasty to me. But it's all, oh no, we I can't believe you said that, something like that. Baby, I've experienced it. And it's people, they don't want to talk to me no more, and that's fine. They don't want to be my friend no more, that's fine. They don't want to invite me no more, I don't care. I am not about to come around and everybody's just going to be jumping on me and talking down on me, and they got this to say and that to say and that to say and this to say. Baby, I don't got time. I don't have time. And, the messed up thing about this kind of situation is sometimes people, they just treat you as if you don't have feelings. They treat you as if you don't have any emotions. They treat you as if you're just nobody, or that's what you deserve. And you deserve for somebody to talk down on you. You deserve for somebody to look down on you. You deserve, it don't matter what predicament that you are in. You do not deserve for somebody to just be disrespecting you and treating you as if you don't have no say-so and no rights. You don't. You don't deserve for someone to treat you like, I just feel like this is somebody, you are sick and tired of being bullied. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. You are sick and tired of people picking on you. Speak up for yourself. Just like the enemy trying to take my voice. Speak up for yourself. Use your voice. The devil does not like it. The devil ain't gonna like it. But it is what it is. Some wicked people, they keep on trying to attack you. They are attacking your voice. They are attacking your right. They are and this is your natural born right. You have every right to defend yourself. Because if it was the other way around, they would defend theirself. So why can't you defend you? And it don't matter what kind of, I'm feeling for somebody, it's because of the position. Baby, let me tell you about something. I don't care if when I was working retail and I was just a sales associate. Ain't nobody finna come to me and bully me. I don't care if you the manager. I don't care if you the store manager. I worked at Goodwill, and this lady, every time the general manager at that store, she picked on me and picked on me and picked on me and picked on me. And the way she would do it is she would write me up for stupid stuff. And every time she would write me up, it would be for something that she did not teach me how to do, or she did not tell me to do. I was following her directions, and they had the little comment section, and I would sit there and I would write out a full paragraph. And every time I do that, she would get frustrated. You don't have to write the paragraph. Oh, but I do, because you write me up for something and it's not my fault. And every time I got in trouble, she got in trouble. And she would have to hold a meeting for the whole store, because guess what? She not running stuff correctly. And if she was, she wouldn't even have the problem she was having in the first place. But she want to try to blame it on me. It's not my fault. And that's just it. I just feel like for somebody, it's kind of like, and this is somebody, they picking on you because it's you. Regardless if they picking on you because they don't like you, regardless if they picking on you because they feel some kind of way about you, they just feel like it'll be easier to beat up on you and to mess with you. God said, and for some of you, they feel like you don't have no other options. They feel like you don't have no other choice and that you just got to take it. God said, no, you don't. He is with you. And you will be in the right for defending yourself. And just because you, like, I just feel like just because you working for somebody, just because somebody is your manager, just because somebody is, even, I remember I was working in this nursing home and I'm on the floor and I'm taking care of my patients. And there was a wound care nurse. The wound care nurse said she needed help with something that she was doing. She decided to come, and I'm in the middle of doing something. I'm trying to get out the door. It's time for me to go. I'm trying to go ahead and get my patients together. She want to come and call me. I need you to come, and you need to come and do this, and you need to come and do it. I said, I don't need to come and do nothing. I don't need to come and do that. Well, you need to come and you need to help me with this. Look here. I'm in the middle of doing something. That's insubordinate. No, it is not, because you are not the charge nurse. Baby. And guess what? Guess what? She wanted to report me to the DON, and I told the DON exactly what happened, and she said it's okay. You go ahead and you carry on with your patients. And that, baby, God said, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. And in some of these situations, the very same person, they sitting up here, they talking down on you. They talking down on you to your face. They treating you nasty to your face. They being mean to you to your face. And then they are turning around, going to other people and using that as a means to talk down on you even further. God said, stand up for yourself. You have every right. You have every right. You have every right to stand up for yourself. I don't care what they messing with you about. They messing with you about your clothes, or they messing with you about you wear the same outfit and you doing this and you doing that. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. It's okay to admit that you don't have money like that. Or you could simply say, I remember I forgot who said that. It was somebody that was talking about how people would mess with them about wearing black tights a lot. And she stood up for herself and said, not only do I have more than one pair of black tights, I own a washing machine. They exist. Stand up for yourself. And they were going around trying to say she was nasty. Baby, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. And I don't know who this for, but God said stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. It could even be a situation where somebody is looking down on you and they talking about you. They saying, oh, well, you don't have this. You don't have that. You don't have this. But you just came out of storm. God just pulled you out of storm. You lost a few things. You have to get those things back. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. I remember when I had came back from the desert and I lost so much. You know what I'm saying? I had already given up so much for God, and then I lost so much again. And I was going to go shopping to buy myself some clothes and some purses. And a family member was like, oh, well, you got purses and you got clothes. No, I don't. And how about you mind your own business? Because apparently you don't even know what you're talking about. God says, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. You have all right and all authority to stand up for yourself. I just feel like this is somebody, there are people, it's like they just want to attack you. And they want to attack you. And they want to attack you. And they want to attack you. God said, you best believe he is on your side. He see what's going on. He see that they just messing with you. They just picking with you for no reason. Just picking with you. But that's the message. That's the message. And in reality, even if it's a situation just like in this dream where was somebody else that was the true culprit, God said, stand up for yourself again. Say, you ain't do that, and such did. Yeah. And that part. That part. Go ahead. Why should you go down for something that somebody else did? That part. Why should you be punished and be shamed and you ain't even doing nothing wrong? You ain't doing nothing wrong. You have done nothing wrong. God says that you need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. And I know it's going to be somebody that's going to say, well, but that's snitching. Okay. Then apparently you don't care about being blamed for what they doing then. Either you going to go ahead and say, I didn't do that, such and such did, and you need to stop accusing me of doing things that other people are doing, or you can just allow them to keep on getting on you and blaming stuff on you. Because God is saying this is a situation where you need to stand up. I just feel like this is somebody you are used to running away from your problems. You run away from your problems. You just pack up your stuff and you leave. And you don't want to talk to them no more. Because you're sick and tired of them treating you like that. And you don't like people treating you meanly. You don't like people being mean to you. You don't like people, just like how I talked about how I used to be so nice. I used to be so giving. I had all the friends and I had all this going on. I did not like being treated some kind of way. And I realized that I preferred being by myself. And I would prefer to have not one friend and be not invited to nothing and just sit by myself in my room all day, every day, than to have to deal with people being mean to me and I haven't done nothing to them. I don't have time for that. If that's how you feel, you need to stay away from me. But see, a lot of people don't like that. The same people that are bullying you, the same people that are picking on you, the same people that's being mean to you, you pack up your stuff and you tell them you stop talking, you block them and you stop talking to them and you don't want to talk. They don't understand what happened. So God says, stand up for yourself. You have every right to stand up for yourself. You have every right to speak up for yourself because you do not deserve to be treated as if you are bothering somebody that you are not. And you are doing harm where you are not. And that's the message. God said you are not in a pit. You are not in punishment. You are not in any kind of wrath or anything like that. But God wants you to learn to stand up for yourself and stand your ground. Especially, like I said, if you're the kind of person where typically you'll pack up and run away from your problems. And you don't know who you may hurt in the process of doing that. You don't know who you may cause heartache to. And God would prefer for you to just speak up for yourself and let people know, look, I don't like you treating me this way. I don't like you speaking to me like this. Don't do that to me. Then for you to get to a point to where you just, quiet quit. Okay. As it's called. Okay. As the new generation is called it, quiet quitting. Where you just, you just back up and you just, and that's the end. And you don't explain nothing. You're not like, and I do understand that there are some people where you truly do have to sit there and think to yourself, they don't want to listen. Like like if you have stood up for yourself multiple times and they still don't want to change, then what's the point of explaining yourself? What's the point? Like, why you already gave them an explanation. You already told them why. You told them time and time and time and time again. And instead of fixing it, instead of them taking heed to what you said and thinking to themselves, okay, well, it's not really right for me to just treat them like this here. And I'm being nice to such and such. Okay, well, it's not right for me to treat them as if they the ugly stepchild. Meanwhile, I'm best friends with the stranger. It's not right for me to do this, that, and the third. God says, stand up for yourself. And if they not trying to hear it, and they not trying to change, then you have all rights to chunk the douche. And you don't owe nobody no explanation because you already told them why. It's they bad that they didn't listen. It's they bad that they didn't want to listen to what you said. It's they bad that they didn't have enough love and respect for you to realize that you do deserve respect. You deserve respect. You deserve love. You don't deserve to have somebody that's just picking on you all the time. You don't deserve to have somebody that's just being mean to you all the time. You don't deserve for somebody to be looking down on you all the time. You don't deserve for somebody to want to go behind your back and they laughing about this and they laughing about that and they picking on you about this and they picking on you about that and thinking that it's just going to be okay. Because, baby, let me tell you about how that's the exact reason. A big part. I'm going to say it's a big part. I had several reasons as to why, but it was a big part as to why I packed up all my stuff and drove away. I'm sick of this. I am sick and tired and sick and tired and sick and tired and sick and tired because I refuse to be everybody's punching bag. Y'all got me messed up. And all I'm doing is trying to love and give kindness and care. But everything is my fault. And I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I'm doing, baby, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I do not have time for that. I do not have time for that at all. But anyways, I just feel like, God said you do not deserve. You do not deserve it, and 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 you do not deserve it. Period. Period. You deserve respect. You deserve love. You deserve compassion. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like regardless to what it is, you know what I'm saying? What the exact situation is, even in this dream here, even though my memories of being at the place where my dream was is as a child, in my dream, I was an adult. And that can be frustrating too when you are a grown person and somebody is treating you like you 5. And you're not acting like you 5. You're not behaving. Me and her, we was in there, we was cooking the food, we washing the plates, washing the dishes, and making sure everything is exactly the way it was. We wasn't doing nothing wrong. It was no need for nobody to be trying to look over our shoulder and make sure we do this, that, and the third. We don't need that. We don't need that. And then the guys, they come over there, grown too, they tearing stuff up, and it's okay, that's all right, it's okay, and they want to blame it up. Baby, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.